Coming with his packet in his hand.
Hannah brought him in.
All of them so far?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. You got pens. I'm just looking for a stapler. Okay. Right there on the carpet there, buddy.
Okay.
That was the name of the actress.
Senator, this is Keith Williams.
Oops. Can I sit? Can I use a stool?
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
No, that's all right.
I sat one out.
Yeah, got it.
Yep, you saw it. All right, so today we have 4 judges. We've got Joe and Jean, myself, Scott, and Mooch the cat.
Cool, Mooch.
There's
a kitty treat in it.
Oh, she'll love that.
All right. Sorry, folks on the webcam can't see the cat. All right, so we got Keith Williams. You got his packet over there?
Right there.
Nope. All right, Keith, just while we're filling out some of your slips, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, I'm 62 years old. I'm a retired airline employee, and I live here between Rice, Washington, and Boulder City, Nevada.
All right.
I thought he was going to say like Chewelah, but that's a bigger. Yeah.
What is the name of the song you're going to play today?
All right, the song that I'll be playing is "Be Still," and it's actually a cooperative effort between my brother and I. One day I was in the house and noticed he had something framed on the wall there, and I read it, and it was basically a poem that he had written. And I saw it, and I said, hey, I can put that to music, and put it together in like 5 minutes. It just came together, so.
Nice. So it's an original.
Yes.
Original composition.
All right. And if you make it into the show, what kind of special equipment might you need?
Just my amp and my mic and everything like
Now,
that.
can you?
That I can bring.
So there's 2 ways you can do it. We can mic your amp, or we can jack you right into the sound system.
Either way, as long as you make the guitar sound good, put a little reverb in my voice and stuff like that.
You got to make it sound good.
Oh yeah, I know. Well, hey, this is technology now.
Good answer.
I don't do auto tune, but
Okay.
All right. So here's what I will tell you.
okay.
Bring your amp in case you're unhappy with our sound system.
Sounds good. That sounds like the plan.
This could be gorgeous up there on the hill.
Oh, this is beautiful up there.
Yeah.
We were up there a couple of weeks ago. Rode the motorcycle up there and checked it out.
Yeah,
Talked to the guy.
I'm thrilled they gave us this opportunity to go up there and do it there. It's good to have a change up, especially on your 4th year. You know.
Oh,
All right, Keith. Typical kind of music you play? Country, folk? What do you do?
A little bit of everything,
A little
actually.
bit of everything.
Yeah.
All right. And this is the song. It's called "Be Still."
Yes.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. Father God, in this problem of mine, please change it. If you would, rearrange it. But if you won't, help me to see the changes you want to see in me. I know the future is not for me to know. I need to trust you about the way to go. In the center of my heart, where you live, please help me to freely give. When my spirit becomes relaxed with your care, so with Satan, my life I won't share. Let's pray. holding sight that I might do what is right. Give me your heart so I can respond, and always to trust and of you be found. May I be thankful of you in my life, so I can be content despite the strife. Even though the world may think me odd, may I listen and hear you say, be still, and know I am God. Be still, and know I am God. Be still. And know I am God.
So, Keith, one thing we do is kind of, we don't critique you, but we give you ideas.
Sure.
And most of them are just our opinions as audience members.
And we are not the judges in the show.
Right, okay.
Yeah. So basically, we're just saying, hey, we like it. But as an audience member, or maybe the judge later on or something, we would say this is just a suggestion. Like I said, it's all suggestions.
No, it's fine.
Okay. Well, I just want to make sure that
No, you're not going to offend me. Trust me.
Okay. So I really liked it.
Thank you.
And some things work, some things don't. Sometimes eye contact with the audience.
Right. Yeah, I know. It's just yeah.
And so I know it's difficult, especially if it looks like you look what you're doing, and I don't play guitar, I don't play any instrument. But and it doesn't have to be all the time, but occasionally, especially if you're going to do if your style or what's better for you is to actually look at the guitar.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe when you do the little bit that's pray, you make eye contact, then do it.
Right.
And like I said, these are just little suggestions.
Actually, yeah, exactly.
The smile at the end, though, I enjoy. You just kind of like.
It's because I messed up.
Oh, but see, I didn't know that. I did not know that. And I was like, oh, that was kind of cool. Just like I'm done, it's cool.
I wouldn't have known you messed up, but I've watched enough musicians play in the studio and stuff to tell that's why you were laughing.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I thought it was part of the act. I'm like, well, that's
No, it's like, okay, where do we go from here? Well, keep going. So
it sounded good, that even though you think you messed it up.
Yeah.
Right there when you
These guys
plucked a
wouldn't
couple
have known
notes.
a thing.
Yeah.
it's been a long time since I played in public.
And it sounded good. So it was
So don't mess
you're your own
up.
worst
Keep your
critic.
smile and laughing thing at the end. I like that.
All right,
Cool. All right, thank you.
You welcome.
All right, thank you very much, Keith. You have a great day.
You too. See you later, Mooch. I'll get you that treat. See you later.
She's had a few too many.
Oh, she looks like it. You're right.
We have to do our own math right now.
Take care.
In front of people?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're not going to get nervous?
No.
All right, 'cause there's no reason to get nervous because it's just Scott.
Okay. Do you want to stand here?
Yeah, stand right there.
Some people come in and get really nervous, and there's no reason to because, all we're going to do is kick you out the door if we don't like you.
Okay.
Oh, don't listen to Joe.
But we don't argue too high, so it doesn't hurt too much. So don't get nervous, though. There's nothing to worry about.
All right.
That goes to Scott.
Oh,
What's this? Is this all Keith's?
That's
the last
it.
And where's his form?
This form is right here. You want me to send
I
this
still
down
haven't
with
found the stapler. I think the girls took. I know we have more than one. Oh, I did find it.
Wait. You have me doing this without a stapler? What kind of?
It was right in front of you.
It all happened really fast.
Did you want this?
Okay, and this is Kaylee. Okay,
Yes,
good.
sir.
All right.
And
So
he has
we'll
a
have probably the
link to
same
this.
deal if you make it into the show, where you'll have us a CD and okay.
Actually, probably bring two of them. Because
Do you want me to fill
like
that
backup,
out
just
while
you
you
never
get
No,
it?
that's what the backup is. She gave me a CD.
oh, she does. Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention.
And
I'm still looking for the
the
statement.
rolling in the deep should be the first one on the thumb drive.
Okay, for the show, there can only be one thing on the thumb drive. And that'll be one of the requirements, but we'll go over that with you. But that is one of the requirements, just in case I forget to tell you later.
Okay.
And we're going to try the thumb drive first.
How long have you been singing?
Well, I've been taking voice lessons since the summer, but I've done stage time since I was in
Oh,
kindergarten.
you're one of Janet's girls.
Yeah,
My kids all did stage time.
it's fun. I like it.
Yeah, she's great. Were you in Willy Wonka?
Yeah.
I didn't go see it. It was busy.
I didn't.
I really wanted to, but I had other things going. I think that's when we did our film thing there.
Yeah, back when I was 17.
So
Okay, I'm just testing. Don't feel like you have to sing. We're just going to get the music going
Oh,
here.
okay.
I wasn't gonna sing, Scott.
Joe, please don't. Think that'll be about a comfortable level for you to sing with?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
No, other words on this. I just went other words on the music.
Yes.
Is it just-
No, it's just the karaoke background.
Okay, I was just asking.
All right. Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe.
There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch, it's bringing me after. Finally, I can see you crystal clear. Go ahead and sail me out, and I'll lay your ship bare. See how I leave with every piece of you. Don't underestimate the
How old are you, Kaylee?
12.
What's your favorite song to sing?
Probably Rolling in the Deep.
Is it really?
Yeah.
What other songs do you sing?
I sing a lot of older songs.
A lot of older, what do you mean?
Like-
40s and 50s, that kind of stuff?
Yeah, just, yeah. Like
For her, 90s might be older.
Well, I don't know. Are you still talking about like old jazz songs?
yeah, like bluesy jazz kind of songs, usually.
Would you, am I putting you on the spot too much? Would you sing a piece of one for me that you really like?
Sure. One second, let me think of one. I could sing a little piece of Sitting on the Dock of the Bay.
Please.
Ooh, I was ready.
Sitting in the morning sun, I'll be sitting when the evening comes, watching the ships roll in, then I'll watch them roll away again. Yeah, I'm just sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Ooh, I'm just sitting on the dock of the bay.
Okay. Your first song, I didn't like it. You sang that, you made the hair stand up my arms and my eyes
Me
start
too.
watering.
I started getting chills. I'm like, oh, I'm liking this one. This one, it feels like you're feeling this song more.
Okay.
Here's my problem with the Adele song too. You're 12 years old. It's an adult song, and there's parts of it that I don't think. Why I asked you to do this because I heard your voice in there at the end of the Adele song. You hit some notes that were beautiful,
Thank you.
but you hit some other ones that were flat. You know,
Okay.
and I'm just being honest with you. And you're singing a very adult song, and I don't think it's going to move people. When you went classic with that, was sitting on the dock of the bay, I think it affected. I turned around and looked at these two, and they both looked at me like, "Wow." Okay.
Well, there's
So-
something about that song too, though.
Yes.
There really is, and it brings images to people's minds. It gets them more involved in the song because it's sitting on the dock of. I mean, you picture yourself being there. When people emotionally get involved, they are going to be drawn into you.
Okay.
So you are not just singing to them, you're sharing an image that each brain is going to paint a different image.
Okay.
And that song does that for people.
Okay.
And you have the right kind of voice for it.
Thank you.
I love your voice for that. That one is just, I think that's the best pick.
So now here's my question. I mean, you can try out however you like, but would you like us to judge you on In the Deep, or would you like us judge you on Sitting on the Dock of the Bay? After what we just told you.
That song is now stuck in my head.
I honestly don't care.
You don't
It's
care.
your choice.
Okay.
So, let me throw a couple of things in.
Okay.
Whatever music, I think it was too loud.
It's karaoke. It's.
I know. It's like Gene said, you got a certain tone that is just, I'm not a music person, but I know what I like and don't like. And there's something there that I like that it's like, okay, I can't really describe it, but it's awesome.
Okay.
I agree with these guys about the Adele song. You lost at some point. Do you warm up before you come in?
I warmed up a little bit, yeah.
Okay, and there are some parts. I'm old Reading, old country rock and roll. I mean, rock and roll stuff like that. That is really a powerful song. And if you're going to do the Adele, it's got to be, and not that you weren't trying, but the power wasn't there.
Okay.
And the sound good. There was, a good tone. You had some good moments and everything like that. But something like that, you really got to have power.
It is a power.
And here's what you're doing too: is by picking by the Adele song, you're picking somebody who's very contemporary and sings very, very well. And
Not that you don't sing well.
but if you're going to do
it's a
that,
style thing.
it's like you always hear on American Idol and those shows. If you're going to do that, you have to make it your own.
Okay.
And you didn't do that with that song.
Okay.
Where I think like the Sitting on the Dock of the Bay, if you can't find a good musical background that you sing along with really well like that,
Okay.
do it a cappella because that's what got all of our attention.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
I mean, don't take it down by playing a cheesy karaoke background.
Okay.
All right.
And I know you're limited because basically Scott says stand there on the carpet and there's the camera. But
You've got to play to it.
remember when they do the judging, it's a lot of things, and one is stage presentation, stage presence.
Okay.
So if you get passed along and you.
So we're here without the bright pink hair.
Yes. It's still, I'm growing into my natural hair color.
I'm just testing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Okay.
frozen.
Oh, wait, you took the carpet.
All right. So
Oh, you did take the
do I have all Kaylee's?
Yes.
And then did I hand you back?
How come
No.
the carpet's gone?
Because it's going to
I
trip
don't
her in her
want to
high
trip
heels.
in my
right
heels.
Oh,
It has-
okay.
Oh,
Sorry.
Yeah.
And-
So is it streaming right now?
probably, yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna get out of the way.
Why?
No, we want to hear all your details, and everybody else will too. Anybody who watches it. All right. So your name?
Hi, my name is Christine Prater, and I will be performing "Let It Go" from Frozen by Adina Menzel.
All right. And how long have you been singing?
I've been singing pretty much since I knew how to walk.
All right. And did you did the talent show last year? Was it?
Yes.
And how was that experience?
It was very, I'll say, scary being up on stage, but I think I've gotten over stage fright.
I think you have too. All right. And anybody have any questions for her? All right.
I have a question.
Okay.
How good are the acoustics in here?
You just belt it out.
Okay.
Yeah, you just sing to your
You
little heart's
you
content.
sing with what you're comfortable with.
Okay.
Okay. All right. And here comes your song.
Snow glows white on the mountain tonight, not a footprint to be seen. A kingdom of isolation, and it looks like I'm the queen. The wind is howling like this swirling storm inside. Couldn't keep it in, heaven knows I tried. Don't let them in, don't let them see. Be the good girl you always have to be. Conceal, don't fear, don't let them know. Oh, now they know. Let it go, let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Let it go, let it go. Turn away and slam the door. I don't care what they're going to say. Let the storm rage on. The cold never bothered me anyway. It's funny how some distance makes everything seem small, and the fears that once controlled me can't get to me at all. It's time to see what I can do to test the limits and break through. No right, no wrong, no rules for me. I'm free. Let it go, let it go. I'm one with the wind and sky. Let it go, let it go. You'll never see me cry. Here I stand, and here I stay. Let the storm rage
All right,
on.
Christina, I'm going to give you a couple minutes of your second song.
Okay. Now this one's more in my vocal range, so there won't be as much straining because
Okay.
I'm more of an alto than a tenor. Could you make it really loud, please? I got my ticket for the long way round, 2 bottle whiskey for the way, and I sure would like some sweet company, and I'm leaving tomorrow, what do you say?
you've been through the rigmarole. You know that we're going to stand here and give you advice and stuff like that. I'm kind of going back to the first one. Voice is really too low,
Yeah.
and you really need to work on projection. You know, getting it out there. You got to remember. I know there will be mics and stuff like that, but you know you got to be able to get the voice out there. You got to look for certain points. There's certain points of the song. I guess I would call them power points, where it's like, you know, it builds. It's like, you know, it kind of goes out, and towards the end of Frozen, if you think about it, it's like, and you can watch the video. It's like, also it's like you're like this. Also it's like power points. It kind of gets a little bit louder, a little bit bigger, a little bit more grand. You lost a couple of moments, you know, warm up and stuff like that. I know this is just the preliminary. What would you wear if you did Frozen?
My mom said that if I made it to callback, she would buy me this beautiful blue poofy dress.
Okay. and what I'm saying is, because remember, it's when they're judging, it's overall everything, presentation, costume,
Yeah.
and wearing a Superman outfit.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know that you're good.
Yeah.
All right.
I kind of liked it. The super. I'm sorry.
Well,
it was good for today.
yeah. No, for today's no problem.
Yeah.
Just it's the overall thing.
Yeah.
Let's see. Kind of like the second song a little better. But you like Frozen?
Oh, I like Frozen, but yeah.
I would say the same thing as Joe.
I like the second one better. I think she did it better.
Yeah, and it's more in my vocal range. Like when I was singing.
You're not having enough fun though, and I'm going to ask you: did you ever do podcasting, or you're filming yourself at home? Mm-mm. You can admit it; it's okay.
No,
it's good practice. Because you really pander to the camera, but you got to pander. And I want to make sure you got to pander to the audience. You know, make eye contact with them, and you're really nervous, so you're holding back. Don't hold back.
Like
You know, I don't want you to be cheesy. But make some eye contact with them, and you're very stiff in your movements because you're uncomfortable. Feel the music, or find a song that moves you, and then let that emotion come out.
And I noticed in Frozen you were doing hand motions with that one, but with the second one, because you're not doing the cups this time, have some fun with this. You know, you can enjoy that one because it's more free and just fun and bouncy. And so feel that way about it. And don't be afraid to sing out. And the way to do that, instead of just singing from your chest and just like taking a deep breath like this, use your stomach. It's your stomach muscles that are going to force that air up your pipe a lot better, and it gets more volume out that way.
And when I was singing, I kind of found a spot on the curtain where I kind of looked because, like, I'm a thespian, so I'm used to not having, I'm used to not supposed to be peeking at the audience.
But
so,
remember,
like,
because you're a character in a play, you're somebody else. The audience is not there. The audience is there for the musical, unless you're doing a musical. Does that make sense? So you want to invite the audience and look at them. And just to stick up for you, we kind of box you in, so we put the camera there, we tell you to stand there, and what are you going to do? Okay, I'm going to do like I'm told. I'm not getting mad at you.
No. You tell the next person that though, because I forgot. Don't pander to the camera.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
But with the second song, it's like he was saying, you're going to want to move around. You're going to want to make it fun. You know, come up with a little act. You know, you said you're a thespian, all right? Some songs you sit and sing. Some songs you use the whole stage. And so if you get passed on and you do with the second song, you know, that song right there, you wouldn't want to stand around. You want to, and you can look at the audience because you're not really wanting for something like that. Does that make sense?
Come on up.
All right.
Don't be telling people you're a thespian because Joe's a thespian.
I can't spell it.
THESPIN.
There you go. You've been schooled. Are you as smart as a 12-year-old? 11-year-old.
All right, thank you, young lady.
Thank
Okay,
you.
the name of the act, the next one is Garbage in the Barn. It's Isaac Hall and Jeremiah Chartier.
Do I have all Christina's tags? I didn't fill out.
We both sing and
I would love almond milk at this breakfast.
Come on in, you guys. Should we put the carpet back out there so people know where to stand?
Well, what there might be trash in here, so yeah.
So kind of like, okay, what we want you to do is be in front of the camera,
Yeah.
but don't pander to the camera. And that's about the, because it's just because we're screaming, So
All right, is that looking
we've
about
had a couple
center?
people like
Just
really fixate on the camera. Don't fixate on the camera. Pretend. I don't know if your dad told you, but I had to tried to get a hold of you guys to come in and play one of our shows.
Oh, well, yeah, I didn't. Yeah, we didn't.
Yeah, I know it's cool, but I was just so just pretend there's people here.
Okay.
Like you're doing a show. There you go. Exactly. So introduce yourself.
I'm Isaac, and this is my neighbor Jake from State Farm.
All right. Hey, you guys, that's bonus points because we've never had. Don't pick her up; she won't like it. Mooch, you are the first contestants that the Mooch, the cat, who's also a judge, has come up to. So everybody's petted her, but you're the first one she actually wanted to be part of the show. And apparently she does.
Making yourself at home. Wow, look at that.
Wow.
So garbage in the barn with dead cat.
We should show this on the camera for people that are watching the web stream. I don't know if they're going to be able to perform because has one of you recently been sprayed? Sorry.
Do you guys have cats?
That was a
He
joke.
has a ton of cats.
That's what it is.
All right.
Okay. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Come on, you can't do this. They gotta perform. Come on.
All right, so all we need is Scott's.
Oh, she's making herself heavy. Oh my God.
That's great.
Anyway, back to. So who came up with the name?
He did.
Why? Just
Because
Well, we were performing in his barn because he has a barn, and there was a bunch of garbage in there. And I was like, garbage in a barn sounds like a good title name.
Well, and it's unique, right?
yeah, I wanted it to be like put butter on my toes because it's just random.
Butter on my toast. I like garbage in the barn.
Yeah, but see, he has a more special talent for that.
Well, I've been playing music for basically from 5th grade, which I'm going to say my whole life. And I just started guitar this year, and I've been playing bass guitar for 3 years, but I just got really interested in guitar. And
are you self-taught or?
Yeah, so
I hate you. I hate people who can do that. I'm not playing an instrument. I was like, I hate you. No. But I will hold it against you.
That's just because he doesn't play any instruments, right?
I can push play on a CD player.
So your name is Jeremiah Chartier?
Yeah.
I did get it right, okay. And Isaac,
I'm
we
Isaac.
remember you. Okay, are we ready, Scott?
All right, and this is what song you gonna sing?
What It's Worth by Buffalo Springfield.
All right, excellent. All right, whenever you guys are ready, go ahead.
There's something happening here. What it is ain't exactly clear. There's a man with a gun over there, telling me I got to beware. Think it's time to stop chilling. What's that sound? Everybody look, it's going down. Battle lines being drawn. Nobody's right if everyone is wrong. Young people speaking their minds are getting so much resistance from behind, saying stop, hey, what's that sound? Everybody look, it's going down. What if we pay for the heat? 1,000 people in the streets, singing songs and carrying signs, mostly saying hooray for our side, saying stop, hey, what's that sound? Everybody look, it's going down. and gonna carry you away. Saying stop, hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. Stop, hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. Stop, hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. Stop, hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. Stop.
First thing I'm going to say to you guys is I was wanting more. Until the end, you saved it. I want the end all the way through the song, and then the end to be bigger. You know, and it's probably nerves and that kind of stuff, but you guys' voice go well really together, and at the end, I was like, whoa, that got my attention. You need to get our attention all the way through the song. And you were doing some kind of quirky movements. I kind of like it, but you're gonna pay, you want the judges to like you. You got to pander to them, and I think you guys got a good sound. I love this type of music. And that song has a lot of emotion into it, especially for people that grew up with that song like me. And if you're gonna do it, give it 100% and feel the song. So that's what I would say. I wanted more from it. I was like, oh, this is really good. I like it. Give me more.
Do you guys know what the song's about?
Vietnam.
About Viet.
A lot more than that. I mean, yeah, protest Vietnam and stuff like that.
Right.
I mean, the '60s were really terminal and really emotional. I mean, it kind of shaped how things are nowadays. You know, being in 1961, I experienced the '60s.
Right.
I mean, I didn't know what the hell was going on, but anyway, no, it's like Scott was saying, really an emotional song. You guys do well together. Once again, we probably didn't say it, but we put you on a carpet and we put a camera and we say perform, and now we're going to yell at you for your stage presence. Remember, this is just opinions.
No, I told them not to pay attention to it.
Oh, okay. Then they ignored you. No, remember, what we're doing is we're going to give you opinions and ideas that help you, whether you do it or not.
Right.
And this is just my vision. I see you maybe in the background playing, and then you guys standing together, it just didn't work for me.
Yeah.
You maybe out front. And doing more for the audience and emotions. Like I said, you guys sounded great. It went well.
Choreography, because there can be parts of the song where they're in agreement and facing each other, and parts where they're facing the audience.
I don't see your movements going with that song. I don't. I know. I mean, and remember, that's just.
I like movement, but
yeah,
maybe that wasn't.
Yeah, I'm 54 years old, and I have my opinions of songs and stuff like that. It's your version. If you think it works for it, go for it. I mean, whatever works for you. I mean, I enjoyed it.
We also had a short time to, practice, so we're kind of just throwing things together. So
yeah. Well, my thoughts on it is your name is Garbage in the Barn, right?
Right.
So I mean the country farm look. I love your hat, by the way. The hat to me is cool. Isaac, find something similar. You guys do something. I mean, you're garbage in the barn. Now, if you're looking for something to do with your hands, maybe some kind of prop that you would find in a barn. Like you're two guys that are singing in a barn, and you're just having fun. You're singing to each other. The other thing that I would like.
Oh, you want matching hats, really?
No, not matching.
I'm just trying to decide because the shirts almost would matching hats work. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not saying matching because they're each unique.
Okay.
Because Jeremiah's, I love the long hair and beard thing going on. The hat just totally fits. You make me think of, a guy you'd see in the mountains of Tennessee.
There we go.
And that's where a lot of my ancestors are from, and I'm just like, okay, I'm loving this. And Isaac, you're too clean cut next to it. And your name is Garbage in the Barn. And so some kind of prop that you would find in a barn, maybe you're going to sing into a pitchfork. I don't know. But just some kind of prop. Am I off base here?
Yeah. Well, no.
It's just ideas.
Yeah, it's just ideas.
So I'm going to take your opinion to the curb.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
But the other thing is just harmonize. So if earlier in the song when you guys are singing together, I noticed you were singing the same notes. If you can find a way to harmonize, whoever is singing lead, the other person harmonize, and then if you swap where somebody else takes lead, the other person harmonizes that way.
I don't know technically, how you guys did it right at the end, or you figured that, but whatever you guys did right at the end of the song.
They were doing harmonizing.
Yeah, there was it was very powerful. If you can capture how you guys did that and use that. Yeah.
Well, no, I like her idea, except for it doesn't go with that song. Maybe if you're singing, some country song, the farm, farm stuff. A lot of times,
Don't go Green Acres.
who cares what your name is sometimes as far as music-wise? I'm Buffalo
And
Springfield.
old military
Right.
helmet for Isaac.
Well, I was thinking, you said he was too clean cut. That kind of is the contrast of the whole thing. Not against you, but if you're looking at the era, dirty hippies. That's what they look. No, seriously. And then they established the clean cut guy. There you go.
That's
In your
true.
stage.
Oh, that'd be kind of almost like a play and a statement.
The song.
Yeah, that would be.
And you're in the background. I mean, and remember, I'm thinking of the whole overall act to go with that song. I'm not offending you, right? You guys understand that? I mean, just act-wise for that song.
Have the hippie and the
Yeah, then you
white
got
collar
the white collar establishment guy, 'cause that's what it was. It was a clash of generations. It wasn't just about Vietnam. It was a clash of generations.
I like that idea,
and
actually.
I think that would work with the.
So obviously,
Anyway.
we liked you guys.
Yeah, we did.
What kind of guitar would you play during the show? How would we hook this up?
He's
This
using
is
my dad, so we would just.
It's an electric
Yeah.
acoustic, so we could get it into the sound system.
Right.
Okay. Because I want you to be able to have movement, and if I got a mic and the guitar, then you can't.
Oh,
So.
I can
Right.
ask him.
So.
Because
Okay.
your dad has an awesome hand.
If you have something like that you like to play, what I've told previous people, there's a tech rehearsal the night before.
Alright.
Bring anything you would think you need. If you don't like our sound system, you can
Right.
throw your amp up or whatever. But bring it as a backup. We'll jack into the system. If you're not happy, we'll try to accommodate however we can.
all right.
All right, guys.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much.
I enjoyed it, and I was dirty hippie in the '60s. Well, actually, it was more the '70s. So
I just brought it back.
it wasn't an offense. I was just trying to get you guys.
We actually found this old hippie album.
Such
that
a-
was exactly like it.
Yeah, no, it works with the song and the era. No, it's great.
Yep. You guys do great. Thanks.
All right, thanks, guys. No, it was good. I liked your idea, except for it didn't go with the song.
But that's true.
Yeah.
The more you talk about what the song is about,
Yeah.
that actually makes good sense.
With age comes wisdom.
It's all about points.
Yeah. See, I wasn't
What's
looking at
gonna
a
get
tweet
you
on
the
my mama's
point?
eye.
It's all about.
All right.
Yeah.
So
Well, no,
the name is
1969, I was 8
Uriel
years
for the
old.
next person.
You're right.
Yes, it's up
I
here.
believe this is
Hannah
poetry.
put it phonetically. It's
Poetry.
Uriel.
Right.
Here's how it's spelled. but
Hey,
it's
how's it going?
Uriel.
Good, how are you doing?
All right.
I love the name.
Thank you. You blame my parents.
That's how it's spelled.
Green screen, where are we at?
No, we got what we've been telling people, but it's been kind of throwing them off. Is kind of on the area of the carpet. Okay, but you were the one doing poetry, right?
Poetry, mhm.
But if you're going to be theatrical,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, pretend
Microphone.
What we want you to do is pretend the camera's not there, even though it
No,
is,
yeah.
unless you're going to trip over it or
Right,
something like that.
exactly.
But because we've had
Close
kind
up.
of yeah, exactly. We want you to pretend there's an audience in here.
Oh, okay,
And
cool, yeah.
what would you be doing if you were on stage at the show?
Exactly.
Poetry.
Yeah.
Okay, poetry.
So, also a question: do you want I got 2 quick poems? I changed the lineup a little, or should I do possibly a full performance, like if it was the end game, so to speak? So I've got 2 poems that are 2 minutes, 3 minutes a piece, and that's where I was just going to give you a sampler. Or I've got also the one that I would do, which is 4 minutes also.
We need to see
Yes.
what you would do in the show.
Perfect.
Okay.
Alright.
If you want to give us an example of something else because you're worried that we might not like that one, then I
No,
would say
it
give
was
me a-
just whether time-wise you just want to be, oh yeah, no, this guy sucks. Let's go.
Well, I want you to
Or-
go.
Yeah.
I don't want you to go for 5 minutes like you might in the show.
Right.
So just, but I want to see what you would do
Mm-hmm.
in the show and a few minutes of it.
Got it.
Does
Ah,
that make
perfect.
sense?
I see what you're saying.
Okay.
So the one that's longer, I can do a bit of it, but not
Yeah.
let's do the whole thing. Cool.
Because basically, if someone comes in and they try out we just had somebody rolling in the deep, okay? They can't come back the night of the show and do.
Something entirely different.
Different,
Got
exactly.
it. This is okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
okay.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
I like it.
Alright,
So
okay.
yeah, I'll do the first poem. a piece of the second one, and then the last one because the two and the ends aren't that long.
Okay, so is that how it will be packaged? in
That's
the
how it will be
okay.
packaged on the show. as well.
Okay. Gene, spell his name for me.
Uriel, pronounced Uriel, right?
Yes, it is. Most people pronounce it Uriel, but my folks have always called me Uriel.
Uriel.
He's got him. Oh,
Cool name.
I love it, man. It's been awesome.
By any chance, I'm just guessing
Go
by
for it.
looking at your overall appearance, you probably do some outdoorsy,
Oh yes,
primitive
oh my
survival.
god. No, it's so my folks bought some property, Red Marble Road, and their retirement. So and the gentleman loves to do forestry or forest keeping, and so they've got a nice little forest plot. So we've been working out in the forest quite a bit. Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, I don't feel bad now when I sit at the end of the guy if you're picking on him because it's boy.
No,
I just,
no, I just noticed a similar theme as to what my family does.
What does your family do?
We live in the woods.
There you go.
Scott always calls
Bada
me the hippie.
She's,
That's right.
she's a rare breed. It's called Mormon hippie.
Ooh, I like it. That's a nice fusion, I'm sure. Excellent.
It's probably the
actually, that sounds like a band or something.
That's right. I want to grow
Ladies and
up.
gentlemen, the Mormon hippie.
That's right.
No, one time,
I always want to grow up and be Gene. So.
one time he called me the Mormon redneck pagan hippie.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Did I really throw pagan in there?
Yes, you did actually.
Right. It's probably the wood.
It's all good.
Okay,
Not
now,
part of the
did
earthy
everyone
thing.
talk to him about the camera and the
Yes.
square yet?
Were you listening?
No.
All right.
He looks fine in front of the camera.
I'm
No.
gonna ignore
He likes
it,
the
man.
camera.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I apologize.
He knows it's supposed
Indifferent
to
to
be
a
an
All
camera.
right. All right. Nice.
I mean, it's less daunting than people, so there you
All right. It is all yours.
go. All right. So, do we do an intro, or just want me to launch into poetry? Whatever I do,
just,
got it. Okay.
Just give us. I don't know, because I don't know what you're going to do.
Yeah, no, totally. Okay, so been writing poetry for 20 years, performing for 19, and developed kind of like a sing-song technique, and I really like doing it. So hopefully you like it too. Here we go. This is the Mirror of Jah. In the throne room of Jah love, most beautiful creator of all multi-dimensional cosmic realities, the very meta-jewel of awareness, from whom all conscious and unconscious beings have been made manifest. On the altar of the birth of this our luminous universe, a glowing orb of absolute nothingness cleft from the breast of Jah love by his supreme grooviness, to behold and be beheld upon the canvas of nothingness, inky, jet black, void of even the first squiggle of brilliant photonic love pulsation. In the darkness of non-existence bloomed critical mass, roses, supernova, big bang, black holiness, as the words issued from the divine appendage of Jah love. Describe it, if you will, as the mouth of God, and as the master poet, the mother of all wordsmithery, bespoke the words of formation, the divine utterance of creation, calling forth all star children to be born in cataclysmic frenzy, laying the foundation of fractalated mathematical geometries, encoding the laws of order upon formless void, setting in motion the dance of divinity, the cosmic rotation and spin gyration of Jah love energy, made manifest and given corporeal form as elemental matter particulate, precipitating from the nexus of creation. And so Jah love spake, and so it was reflected back upon.
Wow.
So explain to me what is Jah. Did you say Chewelah?
So here we go. You've either got the Rastafari with, I and I or Jah, but then I take it as Yahweh.
Mm-hmm.
So the old form, and then I believe that name meant I am. So I take it to be I. So it would be called the mirror of I, the mirror of Jah. So it's just another name for God, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Is really.
Where did you, I guess, start doing this? You said you performed it and stuff. Give me a little background.
So, born in the Midwest, Iowa, and then we moved to Illinois. I actually got into poetry. What's that? I know. Actually, the weather's awesome. Most people complain about it, man.
Yeah.
Anyway, so when I was in high school, like towards the end of it, like I think the last year there, I got in with a group of friends and they went to cafes and wrote poetry, and so I hung out with them. Like, hey, everyone's sitting around the table writing. I guess I better write something. So I did some. I call them nursery rhymes. It was rhyme and meter. I had no real experience with poetry, but then kind of put that away. I was like, whatever. But then I read Sufi poets. So the Sufis are the mystics of Islam, whirling dervishes. They had what I call open verse. Like, it's not constricted with rhyme and meter, but it's hard. Like, I'm reading 12th century, people who lived in the 12th century, like, translated from Arabic, and it's like opening into places I never knew existed within me. And as I said, like, it was really that open verse. I don't have to keep constricted into this rhyme and meter scheme if it's from my heart and I.
You obviously had a lot of emotion in it. You could feel in your voice, and it was very soothing.
Oh, good.
Yes. I mean, it is. It sucked me in, and the whole rhythm of it and stuff, and then I was like, gee, I kind of feel high now.
And I found myself wanting to decipher what your words were saying to how that would apply to me personally. How would I feel about this verse or that? Just like,
totally.
Okay, how can I internalize what's being said?
Yeah, a lot of, so I read a lot. I love reading. And then that's where a lot of this information, and then somehow through some weird, beautiful magic, I have feelings to explore, and then that's where I have no idea what I'm about to write. Like, I have these huge feelings inside, and then
It just comes out.
It's really like meditation, because I have to close or open my mind to all possible sentence structure, explore this feeling inside. Oh, okay, that sentence, yeah. And then, it's stream of consciousness. So as I write it, I read it and continue it until, whoa, I'm feeling, yay, we did it.
So if you're in the show, what do you envision wearing? Would you want a headset so you would be free to move? Or
Have your
I'm
hands
used
stable.
to-
would you prefer to be strapped in front of a microphone, or what?
I'm used to microphone, just I do a lot of open mic. That's where, you get your legs.
Okay.
And if you've got good quality headset, I
No.
don't mind using headset, because I actually...
This is a public radio station.
Absolutely.
We have all bottom of the line.
Thank you, because
Okay.
I actually personally had bought a bottom of the line headset to try to see if that would work. The technical difficulty, the amount of volume. See, with a microphone, I'm gonna get loud. I can
Okay.
pull back.
I
think microphone.
Okay.
I'm just used to
A
it.
standing mic or a hand, probably just a
Standing mic,
so
because
you
then
can-
I got the exactly.
All right.
Yeah.
So you
Okay,
have the
so,
physical moving forward and
And
moving
there you
back.
go. That is pretty. Yeah. Right on.
All right, so let me see if I can go with this one without making me sound like an idiot.
Go for it.
Interesting, and I enjoyed it. Art is art, and you go out and do what you want to do. But if you're in a competition, you have to consider your audience.
Okay.
You're different. You're new. gonna probably with a lot of people, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Mhm.
Okay, it's just kind of it's just a fact. I'm not saying do something different.
Mhm.
I really enjoyed it. It was interesting. You know who Joe Cocker is?
Yes.
Okay, I loved it when he used to sing. He would just get into it.
Oh, totally,
and
right?
that was awesome.
Right.
So this is not negativity.
Mhm.
It's just thinking of, like it says, competition. How's the audience going to take it? You can go in there and do it, and they're going to enjoy it,
Mhm.
and you just don't care because
Yeah.
you're doing your thing. Or it may be something that other kind of work. That was just a suggestion.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm not saying that if you did that, people
Okay.
would go, "Oh no, that's different. That's
Oh,
weird."
yeah, totally.
Yeah, you understand what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
I enjoyed it.
Excellent.
It was really interesting. I think it's art needs to be diverse,
There we
and
go.
there needs to be different things, and that's great that you're doing something.
You're the first
different.
person I scored. I'll just tell you this. You're the first person I scored high in presentation.
Oh, thank you.
Now,
So
So if
There's
they're
only been
listening,
five-
if they're
there's only
listening
been
in the green
five.
room, you're
Right.
the first person that got a good score on presentation.
So anyway, I enjoyed
Yeah,
it.
totally.
That's just
Yeah.
food for thought. And stuff
Oh,
like that.
totally, my friend. Yeah, no, that's really what has been, as I've rehearsed it, practiced, and that's why I changed it was, how would people react to some of this? Because this is not your mother's poetry. I mean,
No.
maybe
No.
she would still approve, but this is a totally different
Yeah.
kind of, like the subject matter is a bit different from what.
Well, I appreciate you bringing that up, but it's art. People need to get over it.
I totally agree. That's why I'm actually performing it. No,
Yeah, no,
no, I totally understand that same concept has gone through, but it's like, this is what I do. This is what I like. So I think I'm gonna
And then do it. That's great. If people like it, they don't.
Totally. If they don't, they don't. Exactly. No, I totally agree.
A little thought to the thing, but
Thank you.
the emotion the way you did, I enjoyed
If
it.
some big cowboy comes up to you and says, "What were you singing about?" I will have your back, but I'm really small.
Okay, cool. Still, it's nice to know that someone's got the back.
And we actually had a guy do a performance. I mean, a stage performance that one, and most of the people were musicians because it was good.
Right. Yeah, totally.
So, anyway.
Yeah.
diversity is beautiful, in my
I
opinion.
think so too.
The only thing I would say is just dress for what you're doing and what you're wanting to portray, what you're wanting to
Okay.
express.
Robes? No,
Huh?
kidding.
Well, no, I was thinking for me because to me it felt like there was a Rastafarian thing going on, but
There's
then
a little
also the Eastern feeling going on there, and I'm thinking, man, linen pants
There you
and
go.
a nice
Fancy
tie-dye
dress
shirt.
shirt.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay,
It
got
worked.
Something that would represent both.
What he was wearing worked for me too.
Well, I like this too.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
this is
First
this is
time.
like totally normal.
Yeah.
Okay, time.
As he walks out, I'll say one last thing.
Right.
Figure out where you're going to do it on the stage show. I mean, it might not be center stage, might not be the
Oh,
best.
it doesn't matter.
It's different. No, I mean
Okay.
for the visual,
Got
maybe off to the side. Now we have to kick you out of here because he's getting mad.
Yeah.
'cause we're
Okay,
getting
you
going.
bet.
And,
Sorry.
and just because you might like this kind of stuff like we do, it is a primitive skills gathering.
I would love to learn more
And
primitive
we have
skills.
one up here.
Okay, cool.
So it's the end of May.
I'm only one. I'm only one call away. I'll be there to save the day. Superman got nothing on me. I'm only one call away. Call me baby if you need a friend. I just wanna give you love. Come on, come on, come on. Reaching out to you, so take a chance. No matter where you go, no, you're not alone. I'm only one call away. I'll be there to
ballets have you done? Not that I'm a ballet expert, but
Where are you dancing at right now?
Oh, I'm dancing at Northern Ballet and Performing Arts
how
Center.
big is their stage?
What?
How big is their stage? You can just say.
Probably maybe the size of this.
Do you use the whole thing? Why?
Sometimes. I like to kind of stay in the middle to take up, to like be center stage.
Okay. Which is good. And remember, these are all just opinions and suggestions. I enjoyed it. I had trouble moving just like this, and it was really great. I would recommend if you do go further for the a lot of movement and add more to it, because I don't want to say it ruins it, but if I'm focused on that, it just doesn't completely work. But if you're here and then you're there and then you're there, it's going to work, and it's going to work great. Work the stage. Use that. I mean, I think it. I don't want to keep on saying harming it, but I think it would add if you were all over the stage, especially with that song. That works.
Did you choreograph that yourself?
Yes.
Very
Good, good job.
nice. Very nice.
I loved it. To me, it felt like there was a combination of, you got some contemporary stuff going on and then blended in with the traditional ballet. For me, I would love to see a little bit more, and these guys might disagree with me, a little more of a kind of a little sassy attitude going on when you're doing the contemporary
it's all
stuff.
part of the,
I want to see sass there. I want to see I'm only one, and then your call away thing. A little bit more of a, maybe of a hip hop, like pop thing going on there, and then you have your beautiful blended ballet moves there too. I love to see that switch between be a little bit more powerful and move around the stage. I love to see more stage movement.
When you're up on your toes and you're doing the thing where you have your hands up here and you're kind of like bouncing on your toes and moving at the same time, can you do more of that? I imagine it's really hard. But if you could like swoosh across the stage like that, that'd be like magic. I think like kind of what Joe's saying. Take up a little bit more area. Give us a little bit more theatrics. You're one of Janet's drama kids too, aren't you? Yeah. Little more theatrics.
Yeah. What would Janet do if you just threw one place?
If I said Jessica,
move, right?
If I said Jessica, come back next Saturday and try to make it a little smoother, do you think you could? All right.
And I love that song too, by the way.
Yeah,
That's a
very nice.
powerful and moving song. So.
Because here you put an energetic ballet, and it was, but to me, energetic is wow.
I told the last guy because we were having problems with people giving us a good presentation, being theatrical, and I told the last guy he was the first one that I scored high on presentation, and you're the second one. So
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. See, what can I do here?
This is so different from last year.
It is.
Yep.
Let's try.
It's a lot
see if it'll
fancier
work.
now.
Okay, so while he's looking that up,
I'm gonna go get an adapter.
You can pull the adapters off my headphone.
That's what I was gonna go steal the one off mine.
remember to
Okay.
use the stage. Don't feel obligated to stand right there dead center. Just don't climb in the things unless it's absolutely safe.
Yeah, they're not that stable.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I don't think I'm going to need that.
And be careful about. We had the camera on you. A couple of the acts have kind of gotten focused on the camera, and we're also out here. People are out here also. So
Yeah.
just little things that just to do.
All right.
And you were here last year.
Yeah.
We're gonna try that right there.
My biggest advice
I
for
hear
you
static. That's a good sign.
before you sing, because I remember you and I know you, own it
Own it.
and give us the power.
I own this stage.
Right.
We just talked somebody out of they came and auditioned with one song and we didn't like it and we said give us something else, and then she wowed us. And we were discussing that when you were coming in, and we were talking about last year's. If you're going to pick a song, you got to be as good or better or make it your own. And if you don't do that, you're not going to get points. And that's kind of and that's what you want is points, right? You want to go home with a pocket full of money.
Yeah.
Yep. So own it.
So if
Is
I
it
write
supposed to be playing?
320
I'm not
points on a
hearing
piece of
that.
paper and put it in my pocket, I get to go home with money.
Okay, should we play anything?
Yeah, it's
Where do you want
There.
be over in music.
Okay, I'll hit play and.
Yep.
Where's the good spot to stand?
Oh, I moved the carpet
Um,
again for Sarah.
You kind of see where the white spots are? Just kind of
Yeah.
right there in the middle, but don't focus on the camera, pretend it's the audience.
Yeah.
I'll throw it back.
And then when you can go ahead and start it and slip your phone right there.
Okay, that works.
Where are you doing that? I mean, down there.
No,
Or even,
Kirkland, yeah. But so it might be around that way. I don't know
It's different this year. It's in a different room. It's just surrounded.
So we do little concerts in here, we shoot video on the green screen, and then we got a new studio, broadcast studio in there.
Oh, well, is you go piano? I feel the piano.
Well, the bad thing
You
is
can give us a few bars on the way out if you want.
Yes.
dearly, but
Yeah. If you have a song you like to play on the
I can only play Hello
Oh.
piano,
and a few other ones that are like Christmas songs. But
we should have Hannah play Inner Tear for us today.
oh yeah. Okay, go ahead and start and then slip onto the carpet.
But remember, do not get stuck on the carpet.
Yeah.
Whatever you feel comfortable with. And you
Thank you.
Close enough to start a war. All that I have is on the floor. God only knows what we're fighting for.
2 years.
What's the last thing you did?
It was actually a play about cyberbullying.
What was your part?
I played one of the friends that tried to get the girl not to talk to the guy that was stalking her on the internet.
So were you when you did that play, or were you the character?
As a character.
So you ignored the audience, right? Even in singing, you have to become the character. I think you spent, and maybe it's just me, you spent too much time worrying about the audience. Were you nervous? Okay. You did this last year, and you came back, which is great. You're not giving up. I think you were thinking too much, and I saw a confidence issue. And maybe I'm
I
wrong.
have a confidence issue.
And which, I mean, and this is part of that process to become a better performer or better anything, is doing stuff like that. And so I give you that some people would say, oh, I'm just never going to do it. So keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. But you got to be careful, because people have to believe you when you do a song. Even though you're not a character, you have to be a character. You have to be it. You have to be the singer. You have to be what's up there. It has to be natural. And I did not see that, and that hurts. It really does. Does that make sense?
Yes.
But keep everything. Keep going.
Did you have 2 songs? Okay, we've got a lot of people waiting. I should have stopped you. I didn't realize until I looked at your packet that you had 2. You can give us like 30 seconds of Alicia Keys.
Okay. Good, because that's like the most part I know.
I noticed this one was number 2. You should have started with your first one.
Really?
So yeah.
All right.
I think you did a pretty good job with that one.
You're so you've made so much improvement over the past year. Wow. Wow. Yeah.
I loved how you put more power into it, because Adele is a powerful singer, and I loved how you were able to put more of that out.
And it sounded good this time.
It sounded better.
You're just overthinking. You're worried about it.
I am. I need to just relax and
Practice, make it comfortable and natural, and then just forget us, and then because that will ruin things.
Yeah.
You did a really good job of portraying more of Adele's style and getting more power into it.
And your voice, oh wow, big changes.
Yes, you have improved a lot, and it's awesome to see it. So, all right, so the next one, just a quick.
It's one of the ones on YouTube, so I mean, I love this song a lot. I sing it in the shower.
So pretend you're singing in the shower, okay?
Some people live for the fortune. Some people live just
stopping it, okay? Just for time.
We were
Seemed like
almost all the way
you were
through the song
more
anyways.
comfortable with that one. I still saw kind of some of the nervousness, but I think you ignored us a little bit better.
Yeah.
So it's a thin line. You've got to play to the audience. The audience is going to be there, but you have to ignore them. Does that make sense?
I was trying.
Don't be nervous by them, but bring them into the performance, into the experience.
Because we won't be the judges at the talent show. There's going to be totally different judges this time that will be seeing you guys.
Lots of people.
And actually, ignore those judges. Play to the audience. That's what you need.
That's what I do as you talk. I don't know why I have such a problem here. I'm just like, ooh, nervous little
Well, you
scared dog.
got a camera on you. You got to close in. You got the newspaper guy back there with the camera. You got the cat watching you. That's enough to really get you nervous.
Cats are mean.
But keep it up. Keep it up.
And Mooch is very discriminating taste.
Okay.
And she did wake up and turn around to watch.
Yeah, she did.
Oh. Okay, my one of my best friends is coming in. She's going to use the aux cord.
Good, good. Because some people have been.
So, your last name is Hunter T?
Hunter Lee.
Hunter Lee. Oh, okay. Because it looks like there's a. Okay.
I have terrible handwriting.
Oh, it's a Hunter and then dash.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can start it, or you can set it right there on the board, and then you can start it when after we're.
Okay.
So what are you going to do for us?
Ride my unicycle. Attempt to ride my unicycle.
Okay.
Clarify.
I don't think we're insured for this. Do you? Is there a chance you will hit this metal pole?
Very big one.
No.
Alright, so do we need to pull the camera back more then?
I'll kind of stand
Well,
here.
I can
Okay.
I'll make.
So this would be like,
Variety.
Okay.
That's what
So you are riding unicycle to a song.
Yes.
Okay.
It's supposed to go with music. We'll see how well that works out.
All right, how long have you been riding a unicycle?
Since third grade.
Why?
Our school's PTSA funded it, and it's a four-school program, and our gym teacher helped with it, and I just started.
I'm just wondering because you don't see many unicycles around anymore.
Yeah.
Well, maybe he's not around Chewelah, so.
Cool.
Oh, my brother
We don't go on the coast at that point.
Because I couldn't.
This is awesome.
Like people who play music.
I've never had a unicycle in the studio.
You are the first unicycler. Is that the proper terminology?
Yeah.
Unicycler?
Unicycler.
Unicyclist.
There you go.
Oh, unicyclist.
So
Hey,
I've been to school.
Yeah.
This time by a 14-year-old. Last time I was an 11-year-old.
15, get it right.
Unless is it really quiet?
Wait, hold on. I have to sorry. Okay, there.
All right.
So when you're hopping like that, is there any way that you can even twist it a little bit when you do that? Is that possible? I'm just curious.
Yeah.
That's fun. Yeah.
Wow.
cool.
So I look at this as like a dance performance, which means for a competition.
Because we don't have a bicycle in category.
It's got to be fluid.
It's variety.
And
I got off from the music because
yeah.
you can hear the song, the music more than the lyrics.
Yeah, I mean it's interesting. It's an interesting variety act. But you just gotta if you go on for the performance, you'd have to really make sure. It'd be like a dancer kind of messing up or You just got to make sure it's fluid. It's got to be one whole thing. You can't actually fall off. Don't fall off the whole stage up there.
When I fell at the beginning, that was supposed to happen.
Right, but you kind of with the pole thing, you kind of came over here. And,
it's kind of a small space.
Yeah. I'm just saying though.
Supposed to happen.
No, I understand. I'm just saying though. It's like a dance routine. It should be fluid, and any hiccups will hurt again.
And we can make it up at the Chewelah Peak Learning Center. They have a platform stage they put together, and I don't know how well, if you were to make it through, how well that would work for that. But we could get you down in front of the audience on the tile floor too.
Yeah. Well, because if there's any, I don't know if there's any balance in the stage, that would affect you. So you could pretty much ride on wherever.
Yeah.
We have a tech rehearsal, so we'd be able to test out various things.
Yeah.
So think of choreography to it. I'm glad you had a little choreography to it and kind of a theme to it, and I thought it was very enjoyable to watch. So.
And you would use the whole stage, right?
Yeah, that. It's kind of
no,
1,000 times smaller.
No, I am under.
You do jumps and stuff.
I have ramps and teeter totters and staircases and jumps and stuff at my house. My knee's a little messed up, so I could have ridden backwards, but my ACL is partially torn, so I can't do all the stuff I usually do.
All right. We'll have to talk to the insurance company.
No, I understand that.
Do you have a name for your app?
Unicycling? I don't know.
She actually has unicycling on here.
I didn't know what you named it.
Well, I don't know.
Haley unicycler.
Whoa.
Unicycling Haley.
We'll have to help come up with a cute name for it.
You call it this will be interesting.
Hmm?
You call it this will be interesting.
Alrighty. Any questions?
Mooch is really curious about that thing.
Wait, there's
with it, but I mean,
Do me a favor, go stand in the middle so we can make sure.
Kind
of see where that
MP3
everybody
makes
else
it a much
is.
smaller file, and you can do it.
He might change everything
because
because
recorded at CD quality and mail to you the MP3, and it's like a meg.
Right, and it's not like 90 megs or something like that. So,
So
just looking for the codec.
and you can move forward.
And and I don't use on that here, but I know that there's some way that they don't give it to you automatically because it's third party.
Right.
They don't have rights to it or something.
So I'll look for that.
Okay.
Look for the effort. And
All right.
if all else fails, I'll just bring it up.
Did you ladies have music?
Awesome.
No,
Thank you so
we're
much.
doing
I'm excited
acapella.
for it,
Oh,
so.
acapella?
Did you get to hear
Is
it?
that Friday, Thursday night, Friday, a good time to send it?
Yeah.
Whenever it works for you.
Okay.
So, did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it was fine.
Did you get to hear it play on the radio?
I think I did.
I put little sounders in and sounders coming out of it.
Hey, what are you doing at noon?
Hi, ladies.
Hi.
What are you doing for us? You're singing? All right. You gonna move a lot around the stage too?
No, we're moving like safe about this.
Okay. Are you going to be performing a cappella?
Yes.
Yeah, sorry.
All right. No, never mind.
Oh my goodness, fat kitty cat.
That's the mooch.
Sitting on the chair when we came in. No, it's
Are you afraid of cats?
no, I love them.
Oh, okay.
No, kitty, go away. Oh, it's adorable.
We had a couple guys. I don't know if you guys were in the room or saw it on the webcam. I heard the stream isn't working over there, but they were going to play, and she went and laid down at their feet and rolled over.
You bet that it was
Okay,
totally your
so
brother.
Scott,
Yes.
this is Alicia Hall, Isaac's little sister.
Oh, wow.
With a T, but
Okay. Okay, well, because there's no.
Yeah, I was gonna do a pronunciation, but
Okay,
I
so
got it.
Alethea Hall. And then you are Kiana Caldwell?
yes.
Okay.
Okay,
And what are you guys singing?
we're gonna do a slow cover of "Carry On My Wayward Son," and if needed be, our second song is "What Is This Feeling" from Wicked.
Okay. So why don't you give me a minute and a half, 2 minutes of the first one, and then the second one, and I'll come. Get off the stage.
He likes that was cute. She likes you.
The cat was cute or the cat was cute?
Yeah.
And the cat was.
Oh.
Okay. We can say that on the radio?
I think we're not on the radio. We're on the web.
Oh, okay, so we can say that.
Hi, Mom.
Yep. Hi, Mom.
Yeah, my mom's at work, so.
All right. Whenever you're ready, lady. Wow. Wow us. you two sing like angels. Oh my God. You know what I could almost picture in that? So you need some theatrics for you two to just both up there. You sing like angels, but you're kind of boring.
Yeah.
Okay? You're cute. Being cute, just standing there goes so far. But I almost could picture them doing that song with microphones facing each other, and you sing like angels and be doing the kind of the stuff is when it's your turn. Exactly! Rolling out the hand. Not that you're singing each other a love song, but just putting some emotion and some theatrics into it. So let's hear the second one.
Okay. Yep.
Ham it up a little bit. Get risky. Sorry.
My dearest Momsy and Popsicle.
My dear father.
There's been some confusion over rooming here at Shiz, but of course I'll care for Nessa,
And of course, I'll rise above it.
for I know that's how you'd want me to respond. Yes, there's been some confusion, for you see my roommate is
Unusually, exceedingly peculiar, and altogether quite impossible to describe.
blonde. What is this feeling so sudden and new? I felt the moment I laid eyes on you.
My pulse is rushing,
My head is reeling.
my face is flushing.
What is this feeling? Fervent as a flame. Does it have a name? Yes. Loathing. Unadulterated loathing.
For your face,
Your voice.
your clothing.
Let's just say I loathe it all. Every little trait, however small, makes my very flesh begin to crawl. As a simple utter loathing, there's a strange exhilaration in such total detestation. It's so pure, so strong. Though I do admit it came on fast, still I do believe that it can last. And I will be loathing you forevermore, my whole life long.
So, what do you two see yourselves doing for the talent show? Are those two songs?
Out of those, I like the first one.
I like the first one.
Yeah.
Why?
We have been practicing that one a lot longer. Before we knew that you had to do 2 songs for it, we had been practicing that one a lot longer.
And you didn't have to. That's just a good background.
Yeah.
Well, in theater, we always have to have
We have the 2 songs
So-
set out just in case.
Oh, you're Janet's people?
Yeah. we were both
The
in
reason why we have so many, I heard, and you can tell if this is true. I heard Janet said you told the class she had to do something.
Yeah.
or
We
something.
we didn't
Awesome.
ask to do something.
Awesome.
But she
So,
was, she got
The second one is funner. Remember,
It is.
you are not
No, I disagree.
the Wayward Son.
The second one's funner, but their voices together.
Well,
in
no,
that
no, no.
first
Let me
song.
finish.
Okay.
So the second one is funner, because like Scott said before, you guys just stood there for the other one. Okay, does that make sense?
Yeah.
And there's no depth. Second one's funner because you did move around. You did do something like that, and I think that sometimes, and I understand the camera, there are points where maybe you need to be separated. You need to come back in. So whichever one you choose. Just because it is a slower song and maybe sadder or whatever, it needs to have something like the second one had, okay? And act.
What is the story or the theme behind Carrying On Wayward Son?
Oh,
I mean, we all know it from Supernatural.
Yeah.
which is really funny because that's where we took our song. 'cause
Okay,
the music,
then
and it's also the song that kind of brought us.
put it to because I agree with what Joe's saying. I wanted and I even mentioned it after the first one. You're some of Janet's kids, so put "Carry On, Our Wayward Son"
Through a story.
A
through
story.
a story,
Yes.
and tell it to us while you're
No
singing.
dying.
Yeah.
Boo!
Yeah, but I agree with these guys. I want to see a story. For me, music is not something purely to be listened to. It's something to be experienced, move me, make me feel like I am becoming a part of it, that I am internalizing it as well. So if you can make a person feel the emotion in the music, then you have them. So find a way to get us to feel the music. Now the second one, I felt that was fun. Like Joe said, that was fun because you could feel that, you know, energy. Like, just get away from me. But you know, you can still tell, hey, you guys are friends, but you just despise each other, but you're still friends. We need that for that first one. I agree. I love their voices.
No, you guys sound great together.
Yes, I love your voices together with the first one, but move us to feel what the song is about.
You guys, sorry.
Go ahead.
You guys are gonna have to decide: do we want them to laugh and enjoy, or do we want to break their hearts and just rip it out? And then whatever one you decide you do it.
Okay.
Do it.
Do it 100%.
Devastate the audience. Either get them enjoying and laughing, or just get them crying or something.
So the first one, there was an amount of, on the second one, there was the amount of funness. At certain points in the song, your voices were beautiful together. At certain points in the song, it didn't quite work for me.
Yeah.
Carry On Our Wayward Son, I didn't hear. I mean, you guys were beautiful together the entire song. So I kind of agree with what you're saying about that one. You guys you'll find out whether we moved you on or if we're going to ask you to come back. If we weren't moving you on, you're somebody definitely that has to come back for a call back because you sing beautifully together. So you'll hear from us at the beginning of next week.
Okay.
All right.
Sweet.
All right. Thank you so much for coming in.
And depths, you know, back, front, forward, back, you know, just all sorts of different stuff. 3D is.
And everything we say is just advice. You guys
do what you get.
Yeah, you put it all together, and you can tell your Janet's.
Should I just stay here?
Huh?
You're the next one. Okay.
Well, you're going to have to stand here for a potty break, because I agree with her.
Yeah.
So what are you doing now?
Piece by Piece by Kelly Clarkson, and my second song is.
I love that
Oh,
name.
and then they have a new Magnificent Seven, which is like, oh man.
So we have, that's just Robbie and Judah.
Yeah, they're doing who's going first.
Oh, really? First of all, I'm totally loving the name Judah.
Thank you.
That is just freaking awesome.
But you don't get any points for it.
Oh.
Or maybe you do, I don't know.
All right, so this is variety, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, hang on.
Back to work, Joe. Back to work.
Do I put?
Back to work. Back to work. Work, work, work.
Okay. Whenever Scott's ready.
All right. So what are you guys doing today? What are you going to show us?
Who's on first?
All right, state your names.
Judah Ben Philip Katona. And Robert J. Thompson.
All right. Robbie, last year, tell the people watching on the web how you placed.
Third.
And what'd you do?
Monty Python and Holy Grail.
Nice. All right.
It's sweet.
And what did you think of the experience?
It was fun. Nerve-wracking, but fun.
All right. And what'd you spend the money on?
I don't think I spent it. I think I just put it in the bank.
Nice. Had you ever been paid for acting before?
Nope.
So that you know once you get paid for acting, you are then a professional.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Just so
And
you
who's the most awesome DJ in Chewelah?
You suck, Gene.
I don't like things up here with more.
That's okay. He's a man, I know.
Good answer, Robbie. All right. Whenever you guys are ready, we're
He
rolling.
just lost points with me.
Man, I love baseball. When we get to St. Louis, can you tell me what fellas' names on the team so that I want to see him at St. Louis Ballpark? I'll say hello to those fellas.
Sure thing, Lou, but strange the seems to give ball players nowadays very peculiar names.
Oh, funny names?
Nicknames, pet names. On the St. Louis team, we have who's on first, what's on second, I don't know who's on third.
Well, that's what I'm trying to find out. I want you to tell me the names of fellas on the St. Louis team.
I'm telling you, who's on first, what's on second, and I don't know who's on third.
You know the fellas' names?
Well, I should.
Okay. Who's playing first?
Yes.
I mean, fellas' name first base.
Who?
The fella playing first base for St. Louis.
Who?
The guy on first base?
Who's on first?
Have you got a first baseman on first?
Certainly.
Okay, then who's playing first?
Absolutely.
When you pay the first baseman every month, who gets the money?
Every dollar of it. And why not? The man's entitled to it.
Who is?
Yes.
So who gets it?
Why shouldn't he? Sometimes his wife will come down and collect it.
His wife.
Yes. After all, the man earns it.
Who does?
Yes.
Well, all I'm trying to find out is what's the guy's name on first base?
Oh, no. What's on second base?
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who's on first?
That's what I'm trying to find out.
Well, don't change the players around.
I'm not changing nobody.
Take it easy.
Now, what's the guy's name on first base?
What's the guy's name on second base?
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who's on first?
I don't know.
He's on third. Leave him out of this. We're not talking about it.
How do you get on third base?
You mentioned his name.
If I mentioned the third baseman's name, then who did I say was playing third?
Who's playing first?
One base at a time!
What do you want me to do?
I want to know, what's the fella's name playing third base?
What's the fellow's name playing second base?
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who's on first?
I don't know. Third base. Yeah. There I go. Back on third again.
Well, I can't really help that.
Please stay on third base.
Please. Now, what does he want to know?
I want to know, what is the fella's name on third base?
What's the fellow's name on second base?
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who's on first?
I don't know. Third base. Yeah. You got an outfield?
Oh, sure.
Oh, St. Louis has good outfield, eh?
Oh, absolutely.
The left fielder's name.
Why?
I don't know. I just thought I'd ask.
Well, I just thought I'd tell you.
Then tell me who's playing left field.
Who's playing first?
Stay out of the infield.
Don't mention any names after them.
I want to know, what is the fella's name playing left field?
What's playing second?
I am not asking you who's on second.
Who's on first?
I don't know. Third base. Yeah. And the left fielder's name?
Why?
Because I want to know. Because.
Oh, he's center field.
Wait a minute. You got a pitcher on this team?
Well, wouldn't this be a fine team without a pitcher?
Tell the pitcher's name.
Tomorrow.
You don't tell him today?
I'm telling you, man.
Okay, then go ahead.
Tomorrow.
What time?
What time what?
What time tomorrow are you going to tell me who's pitching?
Now listen, who isn't pitching? Who is on first?
I will break your arm if you say who's on first.
Then why come up here and ask?
I want to know what's the pitcher's name.
What's on second?
I don't know. Third base. You got a catcher?
Yep.
Oh, tell me the name of the catcher.
Today.
Oh, boy. Today and tomorrow's pitching.
Yeah, you got it.
That's all. All I figured out is that St. Louis has a couple of days playing on their team. That's all.
Well, I can't really help that.
And got a catcher?
Yes.
I'm the catcher too, you know.
I know that.
I'd like to play for the St. Louis team.
Well, I might arrange that.
I'd like to catch. Now, tomorrow's pitching on the team, and I'm catching. Now, tomorrow throws the ball, and the guy at bat, he bunts the ball. Now, when he bunts the ball, me being a good catcher, I want to throw the guy out at first base. So I pick the ball and I go to who?
That's the first thing you've said right.
I don't even know what I'm talking about.
Well, that's all you have to do.
Just throw it to first base.
Yes.
Now, who's got it?
Naturally.
Who's got it?
Naturally.
Naturally?
Naturally.
Okay.
Hey, you got it.
I pick the ball, but I throw it to naturally.
You don't throw the ball for space.
Then who gets it?
Naturally.
Okay.
All right.
I throw the ball to first base and naturally gets it.
You don't. You throw the ball to who?
Naturally.
Naturally. Say it that way.
That's what I said.
You did not say that.
I said I throw the ball to naturally.
You don't. You throw the ball to who?
Naturally.
Naturally. Say it that way.
That's what I'm
You
saying.
did not say that.
I said I throw the ball to naturally.
You don't. You throw the ball for space.
Then who gets it?
Naturally.
That's what I'm saying.
Don't get excited.
Now I throw the ball to first base. Whoever it is, he drops the ball. So the guy runs to second. Who picks up the ball and throws it to what? What goes it? I don't know. And I don't know. It goes back to tomorrow. A triple play.
It could be.
Another guy gets up and it's a long fly ball because why? I don't know. He's on third. I don't give a darn.
What was that?
I said I don't give a darn.
Oh, he's our shortstop.
Okay, so anyway, I love Adam Costello. That is a great piece. It's not simple, but it's an old piece, and you guys really did well. I love the costumes. The bat's great. There's two things I would probably say is you guys kind of went to the back of the stage. Just something that needs to be up front.
Yeah.
And you hiccuped a couple of times. And that just practice.
It's got to be a hard one to do.
No.
Timing.
Timing. This is a big one
Yeah.
for timing and pauses and moments, and you guys really did well. Except for there was a couple of times that it didn't, and that just takes practice.
And what's your name on the left? I'm sorry. Your
What?
first name. Your
Judah.
first name.
Judah.
Judith.
Judah.
So Judah, you have. I took theater at Jenkins High School, and you have the same, I think, problem that I had, and that's when you have a lot of lines and timing is important like that, you tend to talk too fast.
Mm-hmm.
So for you, there was sometimes I couldn't understand quite what you're saying because that's a great technique to have, but it was too fast to keep up with me, for me to keep up with sometimes. So the one thing I would say is just, the timing is important, but you need to either enunciate a little more or slow it down just a hair. And then Robbie has a bigger voice than you. So you've got to speak from, and I'm sure Janet's talked about projecting from your diaphragm and stuff before. You're probably one of Janet's theater kids too. Yeah. So that's what I would say is enunciate a little more. Try to speak from your diaphragm so that you're more balanced in your levels, because I had a hard time at sometimes understanding what you were saying. But keeping that in mind, don't lose the timing, because the timing is really good. So, okay. And I know that makes it tough, but you guys had it down. I had a little hard time understanding you sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, it was great. You just need, it's just one of those things that you got to rehearse, because it's a fluid piece, and you can't have the hiccups, and there really has to be a contrast. You're calm and relaxed in the whole thing, which you worked on, and he's going crazy and stuff like that.
Yeah, it works. Robbie is excitable.
Yeah.
And you're the calm, because you're the one, you have all the information, but just give us the information a little bit more out there.
And this is a hard one to mic. I mean, to get your guys' sound. So you're going to have to do like you are when you're doing your plays. You're going to have to project your butts off. I'll take a couple microphones and put them on maybe I'll take some floor mics and get them up here at the front of the stage and have you guys come forward and hope it picks it up a little bit. But I can't take it up too much or we start getting feedback. But so you're going to have to keep that in mind, and that goes back to that You're really going to have to project so the people, it's a big room, so the people in the back, because lapel mics just suck. And I hate doing that, and then they can almost take away from a performance sometime when you're moving, they're going on your clothes or your neck or whatever, and since it's an antique piece, headsets wouldn't work, so we'd have to mic it in a strange way. So be prepared to project.
Yes. Yeah. And just a little bit of thing, we tell a lot of the other acts about breaking the fourth wall. Look at the audience, play to the audience. For your act, I don't think that would be necessary. And this is actually just an opinion, but maybe one time where it's like you look at the audience like, do you believe this?
Let them
But
see
not that it's necessary. But not that it's necessary. That's just a suggestion. Yeah, it's like one time maybe towards the middle and the end, just like you look at the audience like, you guys see what I'm seeing or hear what I'm hearing.
Got a lot of people. Keep moving.
That's just opinion. Great job, guys.
Okay. Thank you.
Yep.
Thanks, guys. Now, is one of you next too? You said you were doing 2 different.
Yeah, I was going to do another
Okay.
couple after this.
Is he gonna?
It's not coming out. He's got away.
I know, but I mean, is it?
He's gonna come back and sing.
Oh.
Oh, and here's their paper. In here? Okay.
That's a little bit far back.
Yeah, actually,
because those other guys were really far back.
Yeah. There.
Yeah.
I just, for some reason, always think go back.
Yeah. No.
No, come forward.
And the name of the act is.
It's just Haley Church.
Will you start filling out names on the cards for me, Gene? Because till I reboot this and stuff, I'm always way behind.
Okay.
Thank you. And I printed some more, but they're not cut. They're just, I think, on the printer.
Okay.
Singing. Lost Boy.
I asked her, she said, the thing's not working over there. I said, would you sooner have your mom in here or out of here? And she said, in here. I said, go get her.
That's wonderful. It's about Neverland, I think. Is that the Neverland song? That
Yeah.
You
Oh.
Okay. Okay, hand this one over to Scott. Scott, can I bring the other papers to cut and everything right here?
Sure.
Okay.
It also should be getting all recorded, and then I try to get them up on YouTube, but sometimes it takes me a couple weeks.
Okay.
All right. So, what have you done since the last time you've been to the event?
I have done the Colville Fair and Relay for Life. I have also sang at the nursing home a couple times this year.
Oh, cool.
And last year you won the People's Choice Award.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay, I am rolling. I think is Mom good? All right. Any other questions for her?
The year before.
Huh?
Is that last year or the year before?
Last year.
Yep, it was last year she won the People's Choice.
Boy, time flies.
You can't cut what she's saying. Which song do you want first?
Lost Boy.
And remember, and you probably know this, I'm probably just preaching to the choir. That stage is yours. Don't look at the camera except for knocking it over. And if you need to move around, feel free. Except no climbing on the sides there. Last act did that, almost brought everything down.
Brought the house down. Literally.
Brought the house down.
I'm just going to play it a little bit to see where you kind of want the level. Louder, quieter?
A little bit louder.
How's that sound?
Good.
Okay. Are you ready? All right. Don't be nervous. You ready?
She looks fine. I think you're more nervous than she is, Scott.
There was a time when I was alone, nowhere to go and no place to call home. My only friend was the man in the moon, and even sometimes he would go away too. Then one night as I closed my eyes, I saw a shadow lying high. He came to me with the sweetest smile, told me he wanted to talk for a while. He said, Peter Pan, that's what they call me. I promise that you'll never be lonely. And ever since that day, I am a lost boy from Neverland, usually hanging out with Peter Pan. And when we're bored, we play in the woods, always on the run from Captain Hook. Run, lost boy, they say to me, away from all of reality. Neverland is home to lost boys like me, and lost boys like me are free. Neverland is home to lost boys like me, and lost boys like me are free. Sprinkle me with pixie dust and told me to believe in him and believe in you. Together we will fly away in a cloud of green to your beautiful destiny. As we soared above the town that never loved me, I realized I finally had a family. Soon enough we reached Neverland. Peacefully my feet hit the sand.
Okay. Enjoy your. Are we going to do another one? Or should I?
She does have a second song.
Okay. Do we want to do that or?
If necessary.
I don't think so.
I want like 30 seconds of it.
Yeah, I'd like to hear, see what the other one
Well,
is.
you're
too.
the boss. And you're buying pizza, so of course I'll listen.
Here it comes.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again. Why'd you have to leave so soon, yeah? Why'd you have to go? Why'd you have to leave me when I needed you the most? 'Cause I don't really know how to tell you without feeling much worse. I know you're in a better place, but it's always gonna
All right, I'm going to stop you. That was a minute. I just wanted them to have an idea of the second song.
Can I talk now?
You can talk now, Joe.
Okay. So you have a really nice voice, and remember, a lot of this stuff we're going to say is just suggestions, because not only are we looking at it as judge, but also as an audience. Okay. I said you have a really nice voice. I would say the Lost Boy would be better. What would you wear if you did the Lost Boy costume?
I was thinking because it was like a song about someone telling how their life is going as a lost boy, I was gonna try to dress up as one, like as if I were to go through Neverland for all of my life, running away from people who were trying to
Or
catch
when
me.
does he usually come to them at night? Right? What are they usually wearing? Their nightgowns.
Mhm.
I mean that's just a vision that people, and for some reason. And this might just be is depth. It's great that you move around, but remember, there's not just the left and right. There's the forward and back, and there are points where you can come in, and I mean, just walking towards the audience at the right point is like powerful in itself. Be very careful because it almost looks like you're pacing. Okay, which there are times that might work. But think of the whole stage, think of the whole thing. It's like, okay, this works great here. I'm wandering, I'm singing this part, but now I'm going to go out to the audience. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
And with this song, and it's like
You got to realize when you're telling them to walking, though, that it might be in front of a microphone. They can't do very much.
Yeah.
You can't walk the stage.
Yeah.
You just can work on being more expressive with
Right,
your hands.
yeah.
Were you nervous?
A little bit.
Okay. Because I didn't, like at the beginning, I got a couple of smiles, but not that the song is something to smile about, but the last thing you want to do is look scared or bored. So try to remember to, and maybe your mom can help you too, watching is some kind of emotion in the face for that fits the lyrics or whatever, but, because you got to woo that crowd going over. What if all your relatives don't call in and vote and stuff?
also, like I said, this is how it kind of went to me. I think there's some points where it could go in a little bit more, just a little bit more.
And the other thing too with talent shows and any kind of performance is you want to leave them wanting more. And I don't know if you'll be able to find a shorter version of the song, but somebody that knows how to play I think somebody's already burning CDs and stuff, might be able to play on the computer and trim that song a little bit. I think it's a little too long. And that might be kind of way where you could come on, build up, woo them, and then you get out of the song and you leave them wanting more. Like they go, well, that's really good, and I really liked it, rather than maybe it sounds like it's about a 5-minute song, which is, I think is just a hair too long.
Yeah.
But you might not be able to trim.
And also with the figuring out, like I said, you've been there. It's the whole performance.
Yeah.
So you want little things you want to think about. Like I said, like you might be limited because of where the mic is. Well, figure out how to make it happen. Also, points in the song. I kind of, for some reason, when you were kind of the list, I more sing song about that, and that's just me. But that go, you know the part of time where we talk. Go ahead, and sing that part.
Tinkerbell and
yes, sing that again.
Peter Pan, Tinkerbell, Wendy, Dorothy.
I was expecting a little bit more sing song, and maybe not. I don't sing. I don't know music, but just as that I would have enjoyed that. But if it ruins it because that's not the way it's supposed to be sung, don't do it. That's just a suggestion. Okay. I have to do this.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
What's this one? Just notes? You can't waste these because I don't have so many.
Well, yeah, that's
I'm
yours.
getting more
I was wondering what happened to mine. I made one because she didn't. Well, I already got one, so we'll. All right, I think that's it, guys. Thank you so much. No other questions?
Thank you.
Good job.
Good job. Keep it up. Really, keep it up.
Thank you.
I figured that
somebody
out.
else's just because we want to be able to play it over and over, and we have a plan of someday we're going to have enough live performances that we start a show every week that is just of things that we've done, in studios.
But also though, if you're gonna decide to do your song for the talent show, you have to have sung it here, right? Or
Yes.
as long as does that make sense?
Yeah, I can do it. We'll see.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so
And if you want me to sign, if there's some particular part of that you have an issue with, I'd be more than happy to sit down and talk to you about it and how we could change the wording so that you felt safe.
okay, yeah, no
All right.
problem.
Do you need a chair or are you gonna do standing?
I'll stand.
Okay.
Will there be a mic later, probably?
Oh yeah, this is just a raw,
Okay.
show us what you got kind of
Sounds
thing.
good. So this is a cover by Josh Ritter. I don't know if you guys have heard of him, but here we go. Radio waves are coming miles and miles, bringing in only empty boats. Whatever feeling they had when they sailed somehow slipped out between the notes. And on the desert now I'm feeling lost. The money wears a wire albatross. Monster ballads in the stations of the cross. Sighing just a little bit. Sighing just a little bit. And I was thinking about what Katie done. I was thinking about what Katie did. Fairest daughter of the Pharaoh's son, dressed in gold beneath pyramids. And on the desert now I'm feeling lost. Bonnie wears a wire albatross. Monster ballads in the stations of the cross. Sighing just a little bit. Smiling just a little bit. Ones and zeros bleeding mason noise. When you're empty there's so much space for them. Turn it off, hold in a still small voice. Comes in blazing from some vast horizon. And I was thinking about my river days. I was thinking about me and Jim, passing Cairo on a getaway, with every steamboat like a hymn.
Right, I'm going to stop you and have you give us a minute or so of your other song.
Okay. Hearted and I feel like dying, but I guess I'll stay a while. clash over trivial things, and I just can't define what it is we've been waiting for, wasting all our time. Just last night I had the strangest dream. I was on the edge of an icy stream, and on the other side I saw you standing there, running, shaking hands through silky hair. And as I crossed that ice, I fell right through, and there was nothing that you could do. You just stood there and watched me drown. Took one last look as I went back down, and I woke up tired and cold as hell, and I reached for you. I was by myself.
Awesome, dude. You got a great voice.
Ah, I'm sick. I'm so sick.
You're doing
This than I ever could.
Oh.
I'm excited. This is one of my favorite songs, The Signal.
So you don't need to introduce yourself again. So you did the thing as a team for the comedy routine, and now you're going to sing for us?
Yeah, but before I sing for you, I need to define a couple words, such as HOD, HOD. It is a basket used for carrying building materials, and Irish. It is a constant state of drunken optimism often associated with leprechauns. Key. I just got this from my friend. Dear sir, I write this note to you to tell you of me plight. And at the time of writing, I am not a pretty sight. Me body is all black and blue, me face a deathly grey. And I write this note to say why I am not at work today. While working on the 14th floor, some bricks I had to clear. Now to throw them down from such a height was not a good idea. The foreman wasn't very pleased, he being an awkward sod. He'd said I'd have to cart them down, the ladder's in me hot. Now moving all these bricks by hand, it was so very slow. So I hoisted up a barrel and secured the rope below. But in me haste to do the job, I was too blind to see that a barrel full of building bricks was heavier than me. So when I untied the rope, the barrel fell like lead, and clinging tightly to the rope, I started up instead. Well, I shot up like a rocket, till to my dismay I found that halfway up I met the bloody barrel coming down. Well, the barrel broke me shoulder, as to the ground it sped, and when I reached the top, I banged the pulley with me head. Well, I clung on tight through non-shock from this almighty blow, and the barrel spilled out half the bricks, 14 floors below. Now when these bricks had fallen from the barrel to the floor, I then outweighed the barrel and so started down once more. Still clinging tightly to the rope, I sped towards the ground, and I landed on the broken bricks that were all scattered round. While I lay there moaning on the ground, I thought I'd passed the worst, when the barrel hit the pulley wheel, and then the bottom burst. As a shower of bricks rained down on me, I hadn't got a hope, and as I lay there groaning on the ground, I let go of the bloody rope. The barrel then being heavier, it started down once more, and landed right across me as I lay upon the floor. Well, it broke the ribs in my left arm, and I can only say that I hope you'll understand why I am not at work today.
What grade are you?
What?
What grade are you in high school?
9th.
Janet's going to be upset when you graduate.
I don't know how this year, unfortunately I didn't make it to the quiz, but here's Pastor. You can sing, and she's had a hard time finding boys that could sing.
I think she's had a hard time finding boys who are willing to make a fool of themselves on stage.
Yes, I mean, that is definitely harder, but I've noticed, like in some of the plays in the past, is where she'll have this amazing group of girls.
Yeah.
And then, it's just, guys sometimes.
No,
it's hard to find a good guy singer, I guess.
It's
But
easier in high school.
you did really well
Thank you.
with the Irish stuff. I like that it's something different than just singing somebody else's song.
Well, I was thinking if I wanted to be more diverse, I could go into Irish rap, but that would be rather difficult because they won't understand what I was saying.
Yeah. The Irish language is hard enough for most people.
Yeah.
And don't ask him if he'll have it memorized, because I don't. Where did you see him last year? Well, I know you saw him on stage, but were you here for his tryouts and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. That's one thing, and Janet said this too. I said it to Janet. I said, I said, Robbie, he ended up getting third place. I saw her that night.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, he came to the tryouts, and I'm glad you put a lot more effort into your tryouts. I realize you didn't have that memorized, but I'm not concerned about that. But I told her, he was just kind of, in the tryout. It was just kind of okay, but we really had so many musicians. We wanted a actor, something theatrical in there, so we pushed him through. But then you blew it away that night and had the audience, laughing in their chairs, and ended up the judges giving you third place. And she said, "Yeah, that's so. You just got to give him an audience. He needs an audience." So I realized that. So, but good job. Good Irish singing. Which I know you're.
No, yeah, I enjoyed it. Okay. I would recommend, just as a bit, even though it's singing, it's not writing, is don't expose the fact that there's nothing on the paper until the end.
Okay.
Because you're making it look like you're reading from it, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I thought you were.
No, there's nothing on the paper.
Yeah.
There's
There's
nothing
nothing on the
else.
paper. Yeah.
It's an empty piece of paper.
Yeah. So I would, it's good you kind of play it up in the audience like you're reading it, but I knew that.
Make it obvious at the end, because I thought you really didn't know your lines.
And I knew that too early.
Oh.
I knew that too early.
Okay.
I would like to, towards the end, it'd be like, somehow catch show that it's not there. I did this all from memory.
Because you might have an idiot in the audience like me.
Yeah. I would. I like that. I was like, but that's just my opinion.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Robbie.
Maybe play with the paper because he's got a concussion obviously as well. Maybe play with it a little bit. Like I can't quite focus. You just
In the middle
that's
of
interesting.
the floor there.
She didn't come with a sheet.
You don't have a sheet?
She should have, because it was jingled. Did I accidentally staple it to Robbie's? No. She should have, because her mom turned it in yesterday, and I gave it to Hannah. Tell her it was one of the ones that were
Here earlier.
Here before we started. Gosh, I can't wait. You've been waiting a long time too, haven't you? How long have you been here?
Since about 11:30 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, I have a bunch.
So when you're leaving, as you go by the counter, take a piece of it. Sorry.
Thank you.
It's all about the cattle call. What's he doing? You're always going to get her phone.
Yeah, just get her phone from him.
Is that it right there?
Mm-mm.
That's the next one. Who's that?
That is. Whoa! I just knocked his glasses down.
You did.
Oh, I sure did. That is for Jaden and.
Is that the last one?
Yeah.
So you were second to last. Ow.
Got here late, it's okay.
That's pretty good though. It's about
Karen
one.
didn't come with one.
There was three that I gave you this morning that were already filled out. That was one.
I put it into the stack with all the others.
Did it get stapled?
Should have.
No, I could have.
What song are you going to sing?
I was going to do all of them by yourself.
Okay, so
These are the ones that I've been
get used to
finishing.
projecting, so I'm having a hard time hearing you. I know we got a lot of talking going
Didn't
on.
get stuck to the two I just put on the pile. So.
I can fill out another one if you need me to.
All right, we'll figure it out. I don't know.
No,
We'll see.
I'll go through this. I actually put it, That's why I put it in the pile.
Thank you, Hannah.
But just remember, you were here last year. There's no reason to be nervous.
I'll get you a thing going on.
You ready?
It's Taryn Gifford.
How to spell
Taryn.
Okay.
Here you go, Scott.
Thank you.
Singing, right? What song will you be singing?
All Out of Love by Air Supply.
Okay, because.
Wow, Air Supply.
You can tell that the kids that were raised in families that listen to the older stuff, right? My kids do the same thing.
And why did you choose that song?
Because I've been listening to it for years and hopefully I have the words memorized by now.
Nice. All right. I think we're all ready. Yes? Okay. Whenever you are. You found it?
Put it in the wrong pile.
All right.
I'm lying alone with my head on the phone, thinking of you till it hurts. I know you hurt too, but what else can we do? Tormented and torn apart.
wish I could carry your smile in my heart for times when my life seems so low. It would make me believe what tomorrow could bring when today doesn't really know. Doesn't really know. I'm all out of love. I'm so lost without you. I know you were right. Been leaving for so long. I'm all out of love. What am I without you? I can't be too late to say that I was so wrong.
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Did we go through this last time? We said
No, she just forgot a
never
lyric,
be
but she's
sorry.
doing
No,
fine,
she-
yeah.
no, never be sorry. It happens. Rich and famous people on stage do it. Just you were at work today too.
She
weren't you?
does, she does it.
I do it all the
Yeah,
time.
I saw you at Safeway this morning. We understand, so don't say you're sorry. Just
Can I keep going or should I start over?
Pardon?
Can I keep going or should I start over?
No, let's stop there for a minute. We already know you have a beautiful voice. It's a pretty song and you have a pretty voice. But I'm afraid it's boring. Okay, this song, kind of boring.
She has the second choice.
Yeah, so we'll have you do like just a minute of your second song too. I was really impressed you looked at me while you were singing. And that's good. Be flamboyant. Don't be too afraid to move the arm. I'm all out of blood. You know, it's performance too. So don't be afraid to try it, even if it's hard and it feels awkward and it looks awkward.
how do you sing at home? What do you do when you sing at home? How do you do it?
I wash dishes.
Now this might sound kind of crazy.
One dish.
Pretend like you don't know. If you feel comfortable because you're used to the muscle movement, pretend like you're washing dishes. Oh, seriously. I mean, seriously. Something to do. You're getting distracted. You're getting nervous, which is understandable. But we know you have a great voice. It's a performance, and it has to flow.
Right.
If you standing there right now, and your act is doing dishes, and it feels good and comfortable, and you go for the whole song, I don't see an issue with that. I mean, you probably wouldn't want to do that for the actual song. Well, I'm just making this, or picture yourself at home. You know, ignore us and you're at home doing dishes and singing. I mean, I'm trying to get that concept of the nervousness. That's what really kills you is the nervousness.
All right, give us a piece of your second one and don't hold back. Okay.
I've been around for you, been up and down for you, but I just can't get any relief. I've swallowed my pride for you, lived a lie for you, but you still make me feel like a thief. You got me stealing your love away, 'cause you never give it. Peeling the years away, and we can't relive it. Oh, I'll make you laugh, and you make me cry. I believe it's time for me to fly. Is that enough?
Yeah, that was nice. What do you think about the two songs? So both the same era, but that one's a little funner. What do you think the funnest song you sing is? What's a song you sing and you just have fun while you're doing it?
Probably something from the Pirates of Penzance, but I don't think that would work very well.
Why?
Because that's something you think is fun.
Yeah.
And I want to see you having fun. Something you enjoy rather than I'm singing this because I think I sing it well and it's a pretty song. So sing me something that's fun for you. And if it's from the Pirates of Penzance, that's awesome.
Go for it.
And act it out, because that's another thing. You probably need to distract yourself if you're concentrating on the audience. If you can, and that's why I was talking about the whole dishes thing. If you're distracting yourself on focused on that and then singing, hopefully you'll ignore us, but also you can't ignore us. And it will help you with that flow.
Okay? Let's hear it. Something from Pirates of Penzance.
Okay. Come on, friends who plow the sea, truce to navigation, take another station. Let's ferry piracy with a little burglary.
I'm already liking this.
Keep going.
With cat-like tread upon our prey we steal, in silence dread our cautious way we feel. No sound at all, we never speak a word. A fly's footfall would be distinctly heard. And the rest has backup vocals.
The rest has backup vocals. What?
There are people in the background going to rent or off.
Chorus or.
And then you come in and sing again at the end of the song, or in another part of the song.
Yes.
Okay.
Do you know anything from like Les Miserables or Phantom of the Opera? Okay.
I think you will score much better and fare much better doing a song like that from Pirates of Penzance than doing REO Speedwagon or Air Supply.
Okay.
I mean, you know, we can, you know, we do our talk afterwards, and whether we call back or push you on through or whatever. I just, because that's what it's about. You want to score as good as you can. I think you're going to have a much better chance of scoring by doing something like that than rather than doing Air Supply or REO Speedwagon. It has more of an original feel to it because it is from a Broadway, you know, or a theater show, and
Okay.
I think, yeah, you're assuming that we wouldn't want to hear that maybe because it's a radio station or something, but we were like, yeah, that's perfect. But I mean, all three of us were like, yeah, we don't want to hear Air Supply or REO Speedwagon. Oh, we want something that's not normally heard. You know?
Okay.
So, all right.
And
go
one quick
ahead.
thing: if you do get a call back here, we're going to need to see a flow.
Okay.
And that's your nervousness. That's you controlling that.
So the whole thing all the way through.
Yeah, I mean, and I understand. I mean, I get nervous even now. Stuff I do, but you have got to control it. If not, I don't want to say ruins it, but it has to flow.
I understand.
You know, yeah. You know, you got a great voice. You have to figure out what those internal demons are that's keeping you from stopping that. You know, either it's nervousness or lack of confidence, because it should be lack of confidence because you got a great voice. The nervousness thing or something like that. That's something you'll have to, you'll have to work out. And if you distract yourself with, the more stage presence and doing things, that might help. Okay.
For me, what I would like to see, because I love the song from Pirates of Penzance. It is more colorful, it's bouncier, and you look like you're having more fun with it. To me, my visual thing that would draw me into, first of all, I want to see what's coming up, is dress pirate or gypsy-ish. Bright colors and
fit the part.
flouncy. Yeah.
And I'm going to come over and I'm going to help you. Don't get all creeped out if I invade your bubble. Okay? Lose the glasses. Okay? For when you're out, if you can.
Do you have
when you're
contacts
singing
by
or whatever?
any
If you're going to do an outfit and you're doing something from that era, that doesn't mean you have to lose them now. Just doing the show, lose the glasses. But I wanted to come. So you're stuck in front of this. You're getting more help than most people do. You're stuck in front of that stupid mic stand, and you're singing about that song. You look like an angel, you sing like an angel. Act like an angel. You're singing about this stuff. Don't be afraid to stick that arm out there and kind of just even think pageant queen.
But think with somebody else besides Scott, because that is kind of just like.
I used to be a pageant queen, but that was years ago. But don't be afraid to use those arms and express yourself, especially when you're hitting that high note. Play to it, pander to it.
Yeah.
Like if I was a rock star, I'd be doing this, throwing it around.
Yeah, don't be afraid. I don't know if you've, go back and review the costumes from Pirates of Penzance. A lot of them, the women of that era, they had these flouncy, ruffly, skirts, bright colors, whatever, that kind of stuff. like at our house, we have one of those gypsy scarves that has the little jingly things on it. Have one of those tied around your waist. Just things like that that will, just kind of visually draw people in, and they'll go, oh, wow. And that bright colors will also really offset your beautiful eyes, your beautiful long dark hair. And this fair complexion, it's like last year we were calling you the Disney princess for a reason. And so play off of that, because your voice will just then make them go, oh. And the elements of the song, think about what each part of the song is about. If it's talking about a cat, act like there's a cat walking in front of you, or a bird, or whatever is in the song, the elements. Just think of that and find a way to maybe act that part out. So it's like he says, I keep doing the dishes, but I'm gonna pet a cat, or I'm gonna listen to this cute little bird, or whatever else.
All right.
So.
And don't ignore the audience, but don't let them bug you.
Yeah. Just do your thing.
That's your biggest thing. I think you've got it. You have to figure out how to make that, overcome that demon there, your nervousness.
Are you available next Saturday if we call you back?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Terry. You're free to go. Grab a piece of pizza anyway.
Safe would probably get mad if you sung to the audience, to the customers.
Yeah, I'll go practice in line. I'd love it if I was getting my groceries in the Kurt.
Someone was saying,
that'll be for 24 more hours.
Would you like cash back?
Plastic.
Would you like to donate to breast cancer?
Great job. You have it now.
And is that it? Is that the last one?
Okay. So we have, it's Jade and Jade.
And no one else has shown up and said they're coming back or anything, so you can go ahead and close the doors and lock it. Just throw that deadbolt into it. Thank you.
So, ladies, you'll be.
Stepsisters
Are you guys
events?
moving around?
Yes.
Okay.
Will be.
Okay. I was just.
Are you singing and dancing, or just dancing?
We're singing, but we have some blocking. So.
Is the camera going to be in your way, or anything in this area going to be in your way?
It might be smart to move the camera a little back.
Which means they might break it if you leave it there.
And is it the only thing on the flash drive?
Yes.
Wow, they're already ahead of the game. Do you ladies go to Janet's high school?
Yes, we do.
You do theater with Janet?
Yeah.
More of Janet's people.
Is it the one that says Jaden's song slower?
Yes.
And that's not bad. My kids were Janet's people. She's great. So. Of course, that kind of we expect a lot more because you are Janet's people. So don't let the rushing into you.
Have I ever been in a talent show before?
I have.
You have. That's what I thought. And you've sang on the morning show before too, haven't you?
Yes. Yep, just on.
And are you too nervous right now?
Yep.
Why? Don't. I just talk.
Your last. This is your chance to go overboard and blow away everybody else that's been in today. How's that? Does that make you more nervous?
Don't let your nervousness affect. Yeah, just overcome it. Just like my wife would say, don't listen to him.
Everybody else ignores Scott.
Hey.
Yeah, just have fun, and do what you gotta do.
I know I'm a rat.
It's only you that ignore me, Jeannie. Other people actually like me.
He's got friends on Facebook.
I have friends on Facebook.
And we know all those are close to your friends, right, ladies?
It's too bad it's just you two. I'm gonna set the limit. No, you're not starting.
Oh, okay.
How loud do you want it?
That sounds good.
Right there? You can sing over that? Okay, now I'll start it over. Sorry, Pat.
I was like that. I was like over late.
Alright. Are you ready?
Yes.
I don't know if there's any delay on the beginning of it, but I'll count it down. 3, 2, 1.
Pretty, why would a fellow want a girl like her? A frail and fluffy beauty. Why can't a fellow ever once prefer a stylish girl like me? She's a puffy little bubble with a flimsy kind of charm and with very little trouble. I can break a little arm. Why would a fellow want a girl like her? So obviously unusual. Why can't a fellow ever once prefer a
used to Janet, so you're used to her critiques, right? Not critiques. So remember, everything we're going to tell you is just to help you and aid you. Enjoyed it. It's a period piece. Can you walk around stage without your glasses?
Not really.
Okay. You have contacts?
No, I don't.
Okay. And and that's just a little bit.
Are you totally blind if you take off your glasses?
Not. I can't really see that much. It's really blurry.
Okay. I mean, it's not that it's a big thing, but I mean, you got to remember every little bit helps. Because the overall act and that and stuff like that. You get lost sometimes. You're still nervous, aren't you, right now?
Yeah.
Okay. And it
Deep breath.
shows. You guys. This is a fun little thing here, and you guys, even though you're being, you should still kind of have fun doing it, and you really got to get rid of the nervousness, okay? Even right now, I mean, I'm about to shut up because you're making me nervous. You get nervous.
Like this. Go like this. All right. Put your hands down your side. Now blow all the air out of your lungs.
Did you threaten to kick him out of the country?
And blow all the air out of your lungs. Go. All the way, and then push it out. If you do that enough times, it makes you so lightheaded you're not nervous anymore.
Did you guys have fun?
Yeah.
It looked like it. Just ignore that and have fun. You've got the big, powerful voice and everything like that. You were equal sometimes, but sometimes you got lost. I lost you. And why do you think that was?
I don't know.
Your nervousness. Relax.
Because when you're that nervous, everything tightens up in your vocal cords
I
and
guess we
stuff.
are.
I guess so.
He's scary. They're scary.
No,
They're
relax. No, it was still enjoyable. Remember, this is just little stuff to work on. If you get selected, it's 7th of May. How long have you guys rehearsed this?
Thursday? No. We had it before then, but we didn't have the block. Yeah, we kind of memorized it on Thursday.
No, good. And if Scott says, hey, you guys are good, you're going to be there on the 7th, you've got like 2 weeks. And with practice comes that nervousness, but it will kill you on the stage right then. If you're as nervous as you are now, then it's going to kill your performance if you can't overcome it. Okay?
Now, you've done some plays, right?
Yeah.
Just think of it as the same way as that. It is no different from doing a drama play with Janet. Literally is no different from that.
Except for she throws stuff.
Except you might win some money or
Yeah.
chamber bucks on this one.
Yeah, so there's just, you don't worry about the people. It's like you're on stage. Just figure or, imagine that there's props all around you and that people are taking in the whole scene of this. You want them to, you're the evil stepsisters. And you're ticked at Cinderella because she just walked off with the dude, but you don't know it's her.
So if I call you guys and say, we want you to come back next Saturday, are you available?
Yes.
Okay.
And if he does, it's not because you're horrible. It's just the nervousness. It really does take away.
And
you guys had fun. You guys were working well together, but it's just.
And we had a lot of talented people today. Too many people for the show. It's going to be. I mean, we had the most auditions we've ever had. Usually we have we have a medium kind of day today, and then we have a few on the next Saturday. And it was nonstop. We never took a break, so we had a lot of talented people. So we might give you you're right on the border. We want you to come in and really show us what you got. But I'll give you enough warning so you have next week to work on it. One thing I would work on too. I am not a vocal coach. You've got the powerful voice, like what Joe was talking about, and you have to try and keep up with her sometimes. The nervousness is going to hurt you because you get all tight, and you're going to get all tight in your throat. And find a way. It's not that your voice is bad, it's just not as strong with her. And there was a couple times when I heard you singing where you were missing the note. And that could, and I hope I don't make you feel bad, but that can take away from your performance. A vocal coach, which I am not, would tell you the way that you can compensate with your voice. Instead of trying to go up high to meet her, maybe take your voice in another direction that more complements her than competes with it. Because on a couple of them, you're going flat. And it could be the nerves, but maybe not. But if we call you back, that's the things that I'd want to see you work on too. Work out your steps and the things these guys told you, and work out. You know, you got a smartphone, either one of you? Yep, they all record, so record it and watch it back. Record it and watch it back, and you know.
And you guys know Robbie, right?
Yeah.
Robbie auditioned last year. We made a couple suggestions to him. He did it, and he won 3rd place. You guys have the potential. I mean, majority of everybody.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Majority of everybody today has the potential to go and either entertain, which is a big thing for the audience, or for you guys is to entertain and win. It's the tweaking you guys got to work on, and the killer is nervousness.
I'm actually kind of sad after today because out of this pile, some people are going to get cut, and at the top of my head, I can't think of anyone I'd want to cut.
It's going to be really hard.
So it's going to be really hard. Yeah. All right,
so
ladies.
You guys have it.
Thanks for waiting. I'm sorry you were at the end of the line.
Yeah, that's right.
And the costume's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Extra points for costumes.
Yeah.
Presentation.
Costume.
Yeah.
Yep. All right.
Thank you.
We'll be. Oh, your flash drive.
And you, young lady, just relax, have fun, just do it. You know, I mean, no one's going to throw anything at you. No one's going to. Scott won't let us, but no one's going to throw anything at you. Just do it and have fun, and who cares? Just do the best you can. Have fun.
Bye.